grandmother died. I'm really sorry if your grandmother dies. But it's not an excuse. I'm not going to allow you to take the quiz over again. That's the way life is. You know, if you're not there for a selling appointment, you can't make a sale. That's how it is. You're going to know, once we assign teams in the next session, when your presentation will be. If you're not here to make the presentation, you get a 0. It won't penalize your team, but you'll get a 0. So what you do is you switch. If you're a jock, you're going to be out or something, you know you're going to be out on this date, switch with someone else. And you have to tell me about the switch. That's perfectly all right. But you're not going to tell me, oh, you know, I have to swim this weekend and I can't be there. Not my fault. Extra credit. Do you want to know about extra credit? You can read one of my 7 books. Darn it, I didn't put a page number on this. Page 2. The ones that are in blue are hyperlinks. That means if you click on that online, it'll go right to the book. You can download the PDF of the book and print it out. So you get a free book. I've got dates. You can read 2 books for extra credit. You have to have the first book in by February 7th, read by February 17th, the second one read by March 16th. Reading means you read it, you write a 1-page explanation for what you learned, it's all in here, and you schedule 30 minutes with me explaining to me what you learned from the book. That qualifies you from 15 to 30 points. The other extra credit is you can shadow a salesperson. This is 100, up to 100 points. Now, let me think here a second. 1,000 points, just a second, 1,000 points. If you do an extra credit and you get an extra 100, that's like a full letter grade. Am I using my math right? So if you do a shadowing exercise, up to a full letter grade. Minimum of 25 points, maximum of 100. I explained to you in the syllabus how to max it out. Yes?
I got someone in mind, but he manages like a bunch of salespeople. He gets them to sell things. So is that
You want to say to him, I want to shadow one of your guys. I want you to see how selling really is done.
We can do both extra credit opportunities.
You can, absolutely. Good. Yes, Ms. Small.
Can I be a parent?
Yep. Here's what happens with parents. Push them. Push them. And I want you to see that in your report. I want you to go out with your dad and say, Dad, why'd you do that? You know, Derry told us this. Why'd you do that? That's the conversation. You'll learn a ton. Oh, I've had students go out with their parents and say, I didn't know my dad did that. I didn't know my mom did that. Extra credit. Shadowing. How I grade your performance. This is last and we're done. 14 quizzes yield 280 points. 20 points a quiz. That's roughly a quarter of your grade. Midterm online, 150 points. Online. You don't have to be here. Presenting chapter ideas, 2 for 30 points apiece. That's 2 each. 30 points an individual grade and 30 points a team grade. The purpose of the explanation, of the presentations, is to reinforce the ideas. So I want the team to do it cohesively, and I want you to do a great job. Half on each. You're going to present Culligan. We'll go over that later in the final project. That's worth 100 points. There'll be a team effort, and one of you will present Culligan in our soundproof room, and we'll project it up here. And final is 250 points. A quarter of your grade is the final. It's comprehensive. You'll hear it over and over and over and over and over, and I'll give you an online guide. We'll have a session in here where I'll tell you all the subjects that the final is going to entail. All of them. So if you start now and you go all the way through, you get an A. This is not a hard class to get an A. Any questions? I got the evaluation. I've got your full schedule, day by day, what's going to happen. If you have any questions, send me an email. Or if you have questions after class, come on up and ask. See you on Wednesday. Don't miss Wednesday. Oh, yeah, put that. Yep. I've got it.
All right, Matt. I'll see you.
See you, Mac.
See y'all.
Oh, that's right, that's right. I'd say there are, use the first.
Say that I'm honest. No, I didn't say I'm honest and I can take the
That's the problem.
I've never been taking advantage of it, but maybe I just don't know.
It's recorded too.
What have you done to the classroom?